to prevent sudden farm tragedies. Avoid losing thousands of broilers in 24 hours. This particular one you are treating here is poultry virus. What may have caused this kind of menace? If you are the owner of this particular farm, what will you do? Coming into your farm and see that all over 10,000 birds are gone. None is living any longer. If you're the owner of this farm, please, what will you do? What is your position? Tell me your view. How will you behave when you see this kind of thing? Watch this video to the end. She lost 10,000 broilers in 24 hours. How to avoid farm tragedies and secure your poultry business. Are you a poultry farmer? If this kind of thing occurs to you, how will you handle it? Tell me in the comment section. Let us discuss, please. This happens to one of us. You can see it happened to one of us. She lost 10,000 broilers overnight. Farm disaster and preventing tips. How to prevent it. It's very important. Don't say this video is not organic, please. Prevent their investment from this video. How to stop sudden poultry mortality. Searchable solutions on how to curtail poultry tragedy. How to monitor your poultry to know when there is danger. All this is what you are going to learn, or what I'm going to expose for you in this particular video. How to stop sudden poultry death. She lost 10,000 broilers overnight. Farm disaster prevention tips is going to be discussed in this particular video. Please watch to the end. This is a very serious topic. I witnessed this with my eyes. I saw it. In fact, I don't know how to. If you are the owner, if you are the one, please tell me how you're going to. Yeah. Let's get there. In poultry farming, disaster can strike unexpectedly. And when they do, the consequences can be devastating. It can be heartbreaking. I recently visited a farm where over 10,000 mature broilers were lost in just overnight. The owner was left in shock. The community was left in shock. The environment, the workers are all in shock. You can hear the voice of the owner crying. The owners was left in total dismay with huge financial and emotional loss. This tragedy is a powerful wake-up call for every poultry farmer and every investor in poultry livestock farming. Are you truly prepared to handle emergencies and prevent such disasters in your poultry and livestock business? Whether you are raising 500 or 50,000 birds, understanding the risks and knowing how to prevent them is very crucial. Then that could be a very good plan for you to make sure you secure the business before even going into the business. Prevention is better than cure. The proven preventive measures to secure a poultry farm is going to be discussed here, and prevent secure investment also. 10 probable causes of this particular menace, this particular tragedy. What, as a professional, what I think could cause this kind of issue. Listen carefully. One, it's heat stress or sudden heat wave. Birds can die quickly if temperature rises above tolerance, especially in poorly ventilated areas. Power failure affecting ventilation system. You know, in environment where they're using ventilation system to rear the poultry farm, they're not using artificial. Lack of fresh air, cooling or lighting for long can suffocate all the birds at the same time. Another one is toxic gas build-up. Ammonia can cause this. Poor waste management or lack of airflow can result in fatal gas concentration. Feed contamination can also cause this. Mycotoxins or spoiled feed can poison all the chickens and they will die all at the same time. Water contamination or interruption. Dirty or infected water sources can cause disease outbreak and total mortality. Disease outbreak like Newcastle avian influenza can cause this. Some diseases kill rapidly if not treated early or vaccinated on time. Sudden environmental changes or relocation stress can cause this. But here, they did not relocate. So, but in some areas, it can cause it. Accidental exposure to chemicals can cause mass mortality like this. Overcrowding and poor stocking density can cause, but this is not the case here. Leads to poor air quality, heat aggression, and spread of infections quickly. Human error, negligence, or malicious acts. Mistakes by staff or intentional sabotage. Wrong feed, no water can wipe off flock within a short period of time. When they eat, there's no water for them to digest the feed. It can stock on their pot, and this can result in such mortality. Let me give you 12 strong measures to prevent this kind of tragedy in your poultry farm. Please, this is what you're going to do to prevent it. I beg, do this. It can happen to anyone. Can you imagine this kind of tragedy? Some cry when they lose one bird. Some cry when they lose only 2 birds. Tell me, when you lose 10,000 birds that's overnight, what will you do? On the comment section, let me know. Install backup power supply. Inverter and generator is very important in poultry farm. Use solar system so they hardly fail. To ensure ventilation, lighting, and water system remain functional during outbreak, make sure there is power supply like generator and solar. I went to one bank today. A customer came in and said, "Please, madam, that toilet is locked." The woman said, "There is no water." Can you imagine, in a whole bank, a full-fledged bank in this country, there is no water to flush the toilet? So if a customer is running stomach, what will happen in that kind of environment? Can you imagine what you are passing through? This is a menace, in short. It is, I don't know what to call it. You need to plan ahead of all this. You need to put things in place. A full bank say lock their toilet system, then there's no water, and they know that they have workers, and they have workers there, and they have customers floating in and out. Assuming anything happens to anyone and the person want to make use of the toilet, what would they have to do? The person going there and the door is locked. You are telling me there is no water. Can you imagine? There is no water in the whole bank. This is lack of planning, and it can result to tragedy, a serious tragedy. It can cause a lot of things. Assuming somebody is having running stomach, what will the person do? Can you imagine? So this is the same thing that is applicable to other businesses. You need to put this into plan. You can see what happened to this farm now. Tell me where the person will start. Most of the times they take loan to get this kind of birds. How will you start paying the loan? Where will you start? Can somebody eat these birds that die overnight? Is it possible? No. Ensure proper ventilation system, please. Design your ventilation system so that it cannot be automatic alone. Make use of fresh air. Fresh air is very wonderful. Cross ventilation is very important. Using fan and spacing is very good also. Making air vent is very important. See this office here now, you can see there is air vent here. You can see even at night, you can see the air vent. See the air vent I created here. You can see, are you seeing the two of them? Even in the midnight, even all the door is locked, air will be entering here and going out also. You can see, are you seeing the holes there? Air will enter here and goes out. Nothing is like fresh air at all. Even if you like put on your AC, fresh air is fresh air. There should be fresh air, not depend on automatic. Automatic can fail you. It can fail you. The power system can go off in the night when you are there dozing and sleeping, and maybe you are even dreaming in the house. All the workers have gone. The system just go off. What will happen? The trains will all die at the same time. So this is one of the reasons that cause something like this. Regular health monitoring and vaccination. Monitor your birds all the time. And even there is a staff monitoring these birds in the night, they will know when there is danger and take care of it immediately. Monitor their vaccination schedule. Make sure you check the vaccination schedule. Make sure they are properly vaccinated. Have a strict vaccination schedule. Head check schedule for poultry and livestock animals. Test feed before use. Don't just bring any feed and just start giving to your chicken at the same time. You can use about 3 or 4 chicken, and test the feed first. At least 24 hours before you start giving out to the whole flock. Treat and test water source. Don't just give any water you see, any new water, just give it to your birds. Somebody, your enemy can even go there and pollute the water for you, because enemies are very dangerous. They can pollute the water for you so that they will run you down and wipe off your investment overnight. That's your source of water. They can even go and pour chemical, maybe strong chemical that can wipe off all your chicken. You just put the thing and everything is gone. Make sure you check your water. Use ammonia detector or nose check daily. Monitor gas level and at the same time clean droppings regularly. Train staff on emergency procedures is to help you also avoid overcrowding and follow expert guidelines for space when building your poultry house. Some people just build, they just call construction engineers. You need to bring somebody who has, you need to combine poultry experts with your civil engineer to build your poultry house. Have a farm emergency plan. It's very important, please. It's very important. Keep record of daily feed, water and everything to monitor all this. Check them. Install CCTV camera. If there is CCTV camera, they will know if somebody have entered in this farm in the night to do this danger. All this is need to do. Monitor your farm activities and environmental changes always to know how you can prevent such menace. See what happened here. Please, on the comment section, please tell me your plan. Tell me your plan to secure your birds. In short, tell me how you plan to secure your birds. If you are the owner of this farm, what will you do at this juncture, at this level? Tell me what you will do. And if you have a word for the owner of this farm, please drop it on the comment section. Just a word for the owner of this farm. If you want this kind of thing, if you like this kind of thing to happen to you, let us know on the comment section. Just sorry is good. A word, what is the advice for the owner of this farm? Let me know on the comment section. Give your advice. Please, I want every viewer of this particular video to give an advice so that others will read and gain from it. Thank you for watching the video. Till the next video is uploaded in the next channel. Share this video to reach more poultry farmers and subscribe to our channels. Thank you for watching. Till the next video is uploaded. Thank you. Bye for now.